Hey everyone, hi. I'm John David West, and welcome to Theater for the New City's live weekly reading series, TNC on the Air, where we present live performed readings of new works. It's all about the writers. So tonight is a new work titled "Everything Dark in This World," a play in three sections, and it's written by Julie Hayes and directed by Brian J. Carter. And I am so grateful to Julie and her team and her incredibly talented actors for sharing their work and their time with us this evening, so we can help keep theater alive. So thank you guys for presenting your work, and thank everybody out there in New York City and beyond for joining us tonight. And I hope you and your loved ones are safe and well. I just want to tell you guys about some upcoming shows here at Theater for the New City. So this Saturday is another week, another Saturday of Open Those Shut, which is our weekly pop-up live in-person show, and that's at 2 p.m. at the Theater for the New City's garage entrance, which is on 10th Street, and that's between First and Second Avenue. And actually, I think they're looking for some talent for upcoming shows, so maybe you guys want to head over to the Theater for the New City website and send them a message. I don't know. And then coming up next Thursday, so that'll be what, January the 21st, we have a black and white cookie, and that's written by Gary Morgenstein and directed by Joan Kane. And that is a show that we presented at Theater for the New City just before the shutdown. So it's pretty exciting that we're going to have their work come back and be online. So that's next Thursday. And then the following Thursday is a new comedy by Dan Moldovan titled Pull This Out, or a play about nerds. So lots and lots of stuff coming up, and there's even more down the road. But I also wanted to mention that our after school arts and education uh, workshop is going to have an online performance, and that's in the end of February. So just head over to the website at theaterforthenewcity.net, and so you can see what's happening with everything. It will be listed there. And while you're there, if you could donate to Theater for the New City, any small amount helps. So whatever you can give, we are very grateful. We definitely need the money. All theaters are struggling, and so if you can donate, that'd be wonderful. So, like I said, give what you can. And I'm grateful to everybody who has donated. We've been doing this since April. So, thank you to everyone who has been donating over the months. It's been very, very helpful. So, thank you again. And support your small businesses and your local businesses during these tough times. And join our mailing list also, if you like. And you can find out about all the shows that are coming up. So with that said, I think it's time to start the show. So, ladies and gentlemen, Everything Dark in This World, a play in three sections by Julie Hayes.
Section 1. The Blockers. Any random neighborhood block in New York City, lined with brownstones and a building with a fire escape still on the front. Roy stands at the end of the block.
Hi guys, I'm Roy. So, this is my block in New York City. You always hear how expensive New York is, but there are still pockets where people have lived for decades who just lucked out of paying those high rents. Now, maybe living your entire life in a 700-foot space is a little weird for some, but we have the whole city as our backyard, and each block its own classic small town. The blockers, that's what I call them. The same people who've been living on my block forever. Also referred to as the neighborhood old timers. But some of the blockers aren't so old. Like DELIA. She's around 40, moved into her place right out of college. Her boyfriend's younger. They've been dating about 6 months. Definitely still in the lust-love stage. She met him at the Museum of Modern Art. He lives downtown and runs a gallery there. Delia wanted to be an artist for a minute, but now she does graphic design at Adobe. And with media, it's an okay job, she says, with mediocre insurance. At least she has insurance. I lost mine when both my discs ruptured. bad timing. A lot of blockers end up alone. Maybe we're too attached to our apartments. Maybe it's the water. Anyway, eventually, we're all gonna die off, like the polar bears.
Scene 1. Delia and Connor outside Delia's backyard. The block.
Are you cold? I can run back upstairs and get your jacket.
No.
Do you want to go and sit on the stoop on the other side of the street? We'll be in the sun.
No, it's fine here, and I didn't put on sunscreen.
Well, I can go upstairs and get it. Is it in the bathroom?
Not needed.
Okay.
We still have a lot to discuss.
Yep.
But I am thinking maybe I should just go back up and get some dark chocolate.
Absolutely. That's the most important item.
Oh gosh, we love each other, don't we?
Wait, you think I don't love you? I fucking adore everything about you.
Everything?
Yes.
You know what I'm talking about. What we've been talking about for the last hour. I said how I felt upstairs. It's your turn. Talk to me. What are you thinking?
Okay. So, your favorite line is, there might not be a world 6 months from now. Well, I like to make choices based on the fact that there probably isn't going to be a nuclear explosion next week.
Okay, it's an expression. I didn't really mean that.
Well, I think sometimes you do.
No, I like to live in the moment.
And I hate to be like, I'm right, but you can't be a mother and live in the moment. It requires planning, lots of planning.
Yeah, I know that. I will change my life. This will make me grow up.
Come on, Delia. I love you, but you don't have a kid to grow up.
Tons of people do, especially men.
You're right. My brother did that and it turned out badly, very badly.
Okay, well, that's your brother.
And I don't want this.
But you did before, when we were first dating. We would joke about having a kid and naming it Petrova, do you remember? It's a Russian rap name.
I was joking in a sexy, romantic way, not in a real way.
Okay, well, thanks for telling me now.
I'm sorry.
If I don't go through with this pregnancy now, I may not have another chance. I'm not 25 or even 35. I'm 41.
I thought you were 40.
No, I lied.
Who lies about their age by taking off 1 year?
Oh,
I mean, why didn't you do it earlier? Or like freeze your eggs or something?
I didn't have the money, and then I have phobias about all that hormone injection and all of that.
You couldn't take the medication for your anxiety?
I'm not gonna do that. I could have a heart attack from taking Advil. Okay, I have anxieties. You know that. Sorry if my occasional panic attack annoys you.
It doesn't annoy me. Nothing about you annoys me. I'm just frustrated by your refusal to help yourself.
Why are you attacking me?
I'm not.
It feels like that.
Does it really?
No.
I'm bringing up certain realities. Like, do you think if you go through with this pregnancy, your anxiety will magically go away?
It might.
Your biggest current phobia is throwing up. You only eat the same 4 foods because you're afraid you'll get salmonella. What if you have morning sickness, which you probably will, or you get pregnancy diabetes? Every time one of those diabetes commercials comes on TV, you run over and you turn it off.
No, stop it. Please don't talk about diabetes, okay? You're scaring me.
I'm sorry, but my life is in a different place. It's different for me, because...
Yeah, because you have a penis.
Come on, Delia, that's not fair.
Oh, fuck. There's Roy. Let's stand up like we're going inside.
Why?
always look like he's bouncing when he walks?
I don't know. Super special Nikes?
Roy approaches.
Hey, you two lovebirds. How you doing?
Good.
Just hanging out on the stoop?
Yes.
Oh, I should have brought coffee and we could have had a coffee date, right?
Where on the block do you live?
Across the street up there, the white brownstone, same building as Annette.
Who's Annette?
She's that woman with the long gray hair, always on her skateboard. You've seen her.
Think, maybe.
Oh, she is gonna kill herself one day on that skateboard. She goes so slow. But I never tell her to be careful because then I've put that bad negativity out in the universe, right?
Sure.
Delia and I have been living on this block forever. We know everyone, right?
Yeah. No, yeah, maybe, but only from the block, from seeing them on the street.
A lot of changes?
Just Delia's boyfriends. Kidding. But you two are together, right? Energetically, the blue color that surrounds you both is of unity.
That's what you see. Unity. We've been fighting for like an hour.
Fighting?
Oh, sorry, wrong word then. We've been discussing.
I agree. Stacie, Roy's right. Unity. Looks like you came from the gym. I'm jealous. I didn't get there today.
Oh, nope, not the gym. I came from a meeting about this class I want to teach.
I wish I could do meetings in my sweats. Are you a personal trainer?
Oh, you mean like Equinox? No, I hate that place. I threw my back out there. I teach movement, Pilates, and weight training in a private school uptown.
Do girls get weight training too?
It's an all-boys school.
The boys are getting Pilates. Ooh, now that's progressive.
Oh, it's very progressive. That's why I'm so surprised. I want to start a boys' confidence class. That's what I pitched to the school. A class to help boys confidently and without shame express themselves. And I told them all about my abuse from my father and my priest, and I had no confidence to stop it. You know, to stand up and say, "No, Father Mike, I won't go in the confessional with you." The board of the school just said no discussion, just no.
We gotta go.
Well, a fancy Upper West Side school isn't as progressive as they say they are.
Yeah, I felt like it was something about me. I wasn't grounded in the meeting.
I've been in many meetings where I felt that way.
Right. Only my ego wanting attention. So it's all good.
Connor, we have to go.
Oh, I made Delia uncomfortable. Now she has to leave.
No, it's not that. It's just.
Oh, I need to get home anyway. My little kitty is hungry.
Well, nice to talk to you. Hang in there.
Oh, no worries. I have my angels in the Hudson River. Oh, I took some pictures of them today. Did you want to see?
Sure.
Roy pulls out a flip phone.
You have a flip phone?
Yeah.
Roy shows Connor the picture on his flip phone.
You see? My angels right there. You see? The phones you guys all have, those phones can read your thoughts. I do not want my thoughts read. Bye, guys. Enjoy your stooping.
Roy walks away, then turns back around, gives Connor a warm spiritual hug, and puts a crystal in Connor's hand. Roy leaves.
Never engage with him.
Connor stares at the crystal in his hand.
Why? He's right. I just think about shoes and a Nike ad appears on Instagram.
Never engage because he's crazy Roy. I've definitely learned this over the years.
How do you know him?
From the block a long time ago. We had almost a one-night stand.
Really? Well, he doesn't seem your type. He's straight?
Maybe. Maybe not. I don't know. I never see him with anyone. Ever.
Huh.
He just bounces around the neighborhood alone. Always with a plastic shopping bag.
Well, he's an odd dude, but I like him.
I've been hearing about the abuse and the angels and the positive energy for years.
Sounds like the guy had a rough childhood.
I can only take care of me, and I'm not doing a good job according to you.
So you've known Roy for as long as you've lived on this block? Like 20 years?
Yes.
What? That means that you've been in the same apartment since you were 20? No, sorry, 21.
And so?
What? So nothing, except that you don't like change. I mean, I moved many times. I've had like 3 apartments in the last 5 years.
So what does that make you superior to me?
Well, I have to move because every year my landlord jacks up my rent, but you have this sweet deal.
I just got lucky.
You did. I just don't know if I could stay in the same place for like 20 years.
I'm gonna go to the park.
I'm not ready to be a dad.
Fine. Jesus Christ. You've said that to me like 50 times.
I want to be clear. I want you to hear it.
I do, Connor. Go live your fabulous life.
It's not like we're breaking up. Nothing has changed.
Oh, it will, though. We cannot survive this. I'm so stupid. Oh, you know, when I graduated from my college, my mother, who I thought was a feminist, I mean, she always had a career. She said, Delia, I think you need to get married so someone can take care of you. But I felt like it wasn't a thing that she actually believed. Like, she wouldn't say that to all women in general. I felt like she was saying it to me, only to me. And so I was going to be a rebel, to do the opposite, live as unattached as I could. But it's like I forgot. I lived this life of there's always time, but my insides didn't. And now, totally unexpected, my body has given me one more chance, probably my last chance to have a kid. And you want to refuse it? I don't think so.
Annette, with long gray hair, rides by on her skateboard.
Is that Annette?
Yes.
Oh, Roy's right. She does go slow.
Each one of Annette's pushes on her skateboard almost come to a stop. Connor tries to hold Delia's hand.
No, I'm going to the park alone.
Delia walks out into the middle of the street. Car brakes slam. She's 1 inch from being hit.
Delia, look, you didn't even look. I tell you all the time, you have to look. Are you okay?
Yes.
Always just walk out in the traffic. Do you want to get hit?
Sometimes.
Stop it. Don't say stuff like that. Let's go back up to your apartment and keep talking. Please? Okay? I do love you.
Scene 2. The street. Delia carries her laundry bag. She sees Roy and Annette in the laundromat. Delia turns around.
Oh, don't feel like dealing with them today.
Then turns back around.
Delia, be a grown-up.
Delia heads into the laundromat. Roy's there. He sits, stares at his dryer. Annette reads, skateboard at her side.
Oh, the whole neighborhood's here.
Hi, kitten.
You cut your hair.
Like a month ago?
What's your real hair color?
Huh? This?
Really?
Okay. Looks like there's a lot of empty machines. That's good.
Delia stuffs her clothes in the washer.
Ooh, you stuff that washer like you're stuffing a turkey.
I've never stuffed a turkey in my life.
Oh, you should try it once.
No.
I hear you, Delia. Turkey stuffing is not your thing. Oh, my mother hated stuffing the turkey too. She only did it because my father made her. My mother almost killed him one Thanksgiving. They were both holiday drunk, and he was all ready to carve the turkey. And instead of handing the carving knife, she put it right at his neck. And my father started laughing, and my mother started crying and bawling and ran outside up the neighbor's treehouse. Our neighbor had a treehouse, like for real. Anyway, my mother was so drunk, she fell out, she broke her shoulder, and I was so excited because a fire truck came and firemen.
Delia puts quarters in the machine.
They made the washers more pricey.
Because they raised Juan's rent again.
Oh, is he going to be able to stay open?
Who knows?
If he shuts down, where will we all do our laundry?
We all have to die before it becomes a fancy coffee place.
Yeah, seriously. We should ask him what's going on.
I like to live in a sea of denial and confusion, so don't look at me. I'm not an asker.
You asked me if this was my real hair color.
And it annoyed you. So, see? Pays not to ask.
I'm not. It doesn't matter.
Delia looks around for a place to sit.
I'd give you my chair, but my back is killing me today.
Oh, I hate that. I get sciatica all the time.
Back pain is usually emotional, stress related, and in my case, from many years of powerlifting.
And my clothes are done.
Annette stuffs her clothes in her backpack.
Feel better, Roy. The sun will come out tomorrow.
Annette and her skateboard leave.
Maybe she was an Annie.
You know, a couple of years ago, she told me her mother died, and then I didn't see her for a long time. And you know, she lives in my building. And then one day, she came out, and that long hair of hers was completely gray. And she's so white. When the light was hitting her in a certain way, I thought she was one of my angels. But then the light shifted, and it was just Annette with her skateboard.
What light do you see around me now?
Yellow fluorescent laundry light?
Come on.
Well, I see a flash of color around you.
And?
Dark brownish gold.
Dark brownish gold. What color is that? What does that mean?
Well, it means you're always trying to soothe an emotional wound.
Every single person in the world is trying to do that.
Well, it can also mean you're trying to make up for lost time.
Oh, come on. Really?
Yes.
Wow. So, I'm pregnant. And I'm almost over the baby making age, so I am making up for lost time. This time, you got it right.
You are? For sure?
Yes,
I can't tell.
very early. I shouldn't even be telling anyone.
Mm-hmm.
I thought there would be like a pregnant color around me.
There's not. That's why I didn't think you were pregnant.
Well, I am.
But you haven't accepted the baby yet.
What? Yes, I have.
No, you haven't. No color. I'm never wrong when I see or don't see a color. When you accept it, there will be a color.
Connor's ambivalent. That's probably what you're picking up on.
That's between you and Connor. There's no soul in there yet.
When does that happen?
When you accept it in.
Okay, that's creepy. And I have.
Colors come from the soul's aura. There's nothing there yet. No soul.
I knew I shouldn't have asked you. It's like that time I had my palm read and the palm reader she said I was gonna die young. But did she mean die young and was young, or did die with a youthful spirit.
Oh, better to go with youthful spirit.
You really only see a darkish brown gold? One color? Nothing else? Maybe if we went outside.
That's what I'm seeing. No point in going outside.
Roy steps out of the scene.
I was upsetting Delia. I could have lied to her. I could have said any color, but I said what I said, which is what I usually do. I can't read the situation, and I upset people, except Annette. Her family is from the South. She says I have the darkness. That's what people in the South call it. The darkness is in their DNA, like cancer or diabetes. My father passed his darkness to me, but I would never lose control. You know, like my dad and father Mike. That won't happen. I would die first.
Back to the laundromat.
I'm gonna get a coffee and come back.
Sure, kitten. I'll be gone, and you'll have this laundry room all to yourself.
That's the way I like it.
I know, kitten. I see you.
Delia leaves. Roy stands up.
Oh, my fucking back.
Scene 3. A week has passed. Delia's on the street. She's on her cell.
You must have seen my calls, and I texted a million times. You always say, if you can't pick up, you'll answer my text, but you didn't. So why don't you just pick up? Call me, please.
Delia turns, and there is Connor.
Hi. Oh, hi. I was just on the phone with you. What? You're sneaking up on me like Roy.
I like Roy. He's a good guy, just misunderstood.
Okay. Why didn't you call me back?
I was working.
But I had morning sickness.
I know. I heard some of your messages.
And you didn't call me back.
I was working. I call you and sometimes you're working.
I know, but the panic attack I had from throwing up was awful. I thought my heart was going to explode.
It didn't. You're standing.
You would have a panic attack too if you throw up, if your swim coach made you give him blowjobs behind the changing
Behind the women's changing room at 5:30 a.m. before the other kids showed up. You told me this many times.
Wow.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said that.
Did something bad happen at work? Are you cranky? You seem cranky.
No, but you handled the panic attack by yourself, right? That's good. Really good.
Yeah, I did. This is silly. I don't care that you didn't call me back. I did care a few minutes ago, but you're here now, so let's just drop it and go upstairs. I got a fresh new bar of chocolate that you kind of like.
I want to walk around for a bit. I've been inside all day.
Oh, okay.
That's not true. I find your apartment depressing.
What?
Don't freak out. It's not a big deal. Just sometimes I find it depressing, especially when it's nice outside. You don't get a lot of light.
You hate my apartment?
Sometimes.
You're telling me this now?
Yes.
Well, then when the baby comes, we'll live at your apartment and deal with the sirens and the noise.
Look, I don't have a lot of time. I have to get back to work.
Then why did you come all the way up here from downtown?
I don't want to have this baby. I will not call you back when you are freaking out. And if you do this, and I think it's a big mistake, I will not be there. That's why I didn't return your phone calls. And that's why I'm here.
So today was a test to see if you could scare me into killing My baby.
It wasn't a test, and it's not a baby.
You're right. It is not. Because as your BFF Roy said, there's no color, and it doesn't have a soul. And it will have a soul when I accept it. I can't accept it because I'm fucking scared, because I have fucking anxieties and minor mental problems, which are because of my childhood experiences and not because of genetics. So don't use that as some excuse to kill the baby.
Please stop saying kill.
And I need help. And you won't help me. And I don't know who to turn to, and all I know is that there's something inside my body. And this thing could possibly make me the happiest person in the world.
I feel like such an asshole saying this, but it won't.
You're wrong.
You're doing this to fill a hole, and it won't.
That's why everyone has fucking babies, to fill a fucking hole! Wait, can you say to me that you're never going to want a child?
No.
You just don't want this one.
Delia stares at Connor for a long moment. She walks away. He pauses, then follows her. Roy comes on stage.
Poor Delia. She's trying. But fate has just fucked her in the ass. Whoa. Why am I talking like this? I don't normally use hurtful, negative ego phrases like that. But poor Delia. I bother and annoy her because I know her. Those of us that feel worthless can always spot the other members of our tribe. Letting that baby come into her might help her, but her demons will come back. Like Connor said. Connor doesn't have demons. Why? His parents loved him. It's so simple. His parents loved him.
Scene 4. The block. Delia in front of her apartment building, searching in her purse, sees Roy coming right for her.
I can't talk right now. I can't find my keys.
Oh, I just want to ask you a favor. Do you have a minute?
No, I have a lot of stuff going on with me, and can we? Fuck! I can't find my fucking keys. Have you seen my super? Usually he's hanging on the street. He has a gorgeous garden apartment, but he's always on the street.
Doesn't Connor have keys?
No. I mean, yes, he does, but I don't want to call him.
Yep. I sense anger. Your heart and soul can't hold anger. Only ego can hold anger. Find your open heart, and that's where the answer.
Cut the crap! Did I just see you limping?
My back is still bad.
Can you go to a chiropractor? Isn't that what people say you should do for back pain?
Do you know of a good cheap one?
No, not really. I never go to them, and I wouldn't. I heard this thing on NPR that an adjustment can give you a stroke. Maybe you should just see a real doctor.
I can't. The school didn't hire me back for next year.
What? You got fired?
Oh, not fired, not hired back. One of the boys, I felt he had something he wanted to say and he wasn't saying it. I think he was being bullied, and I could see it in his physical movements. Boys hold pain and stress in their shoulders. And I asked him to stay after Pilates class, and I gave him one of my crystals and did some massage on him. And his parents didn't like that.
They fired you because you gave that kid a shoulder massage and a rock?
Oh, it's not a rock. It's a very powerful healing crystal. And I wasn't fired. I just wasn't put on the schedule for next year.
Okay.
You know, some boys needed that confidence class. I could have helped them. That's what I was trying to do. Just help them.
Look, I just can't do this with you right now.
Ooh, my crystal feels hot on my neck, which means there is tension in this conversation. And I don't want to cause tension in the world. I just have a question for you, a quick question.
What's the question?
Will you take my cat?
Eh? What do you mean?
Oh, I mean, will you take my cat for good?
No. Why are you giving away your cat? Have you become allergic?
No.
What about one of your neighbors in your building, like Annette?
My cat asked for you.
I gotta go.
Please, my cat wants to be with you. She won't bond with Annette. I know it.
I told you the other day I'm pregnant. I can't take care of a cat and a baby.
Why? Why can't you? My cat is so sweet. Anyway, you haven't truly accepted the baby. I still don't see the color there yet. The soul is still out there.
Oh my God, you're a fucking crazy person.
The universe gets mad if you don't accept her gifts. These gifts only come a few times in one's lifetime. The car stops before it hits you. The medical diagnosis is a mistake. You end up at a party with your soulmate, and you, Delia, have been given a chance to create a better family than I know was the one you had.
Stop telling me what to do. You don't know me. You don't see me. You're just this crazy person I know from the block.
Realizes her keys are in her pocket.
Ah, and there are my keys.
She goes inside her building.
Fucking crazy.
Roy stares at Delia's door.
Crazy? I'm not crazy at all.
Roy turns, addresses the audience.
So, finding a home for my sweet kitty was an issue. She didn't want me to go. A couple weeks later, I jumped off my 5-story brownstone. I did it because I felt, no, wrong word, no felt. There was no feeling, no sadness, no emotions at that point, no crazy. I had made my decision. Delia was the one with the tough decision to make, but not me. I wanted to end my time on this earth. I was in pain. My heart hurt, my head hurt, and my fucking back. I tried medication, healers, spiritual guidance, crystals. Nothing stopped the pain. Except when I went down to the river and talked to my angels. They told me they missed me. They wanted me with them. And then that incident at the school with the boy so reminded me of someone I used to know. But I didn't lose control. But it was a good thing, jumping. Though going down before I hit the ground was a little weird. I was thinking, wow, I'm really doing this. I really jumped, which made me feel so happy. Like, life is good. Like, why did I need to jump? Oh well, bad timing.
Roy leaves, his plastic bag still left on the stage. Section 2. Your head's not on straight. Roy is at the end of the block.
It's been a while since I last spoke to you, since I took my great leap of faith. Angel humor. I know. Angel humor can be as bad as dad jokes. So, yeah, time has passed, but nothing has passed for me. Hashtag I jumped. Oh, there's Delia.
Delia walks by with a Starbucks coffee, wool cap on her head, on her cell.
My back is bad. I can't sit for long periods. You know, I don't like people to worry about me. That makes me anxious. I've been getting my work done at home.
Everyone seems to work at home now. Poor Delia. She wants a do-over. It's been more than 4 years, but she still wants a do-over. She regrets that she decided, no, 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 I shouldn't speak for Delia. I'll just say, poor Delia. Sidebar. I miss movies and French fries. I really miss French fries. Mayonnaise or ketchup? Me? I'm a mayonnaise guy.
Scene 1. Delia sits alone in a cosmetic surgeon's office. This is not a fancy doctor's office. Less ritzy, more low rent. The doctor comes in the room.
Sorry, I had to step out. I'm all yours now.
These are the other things that you want to fix on me. My wrinkles, sagging eyelids, and a weak chin.
Correct.
Well, you don't mince words.
And your head's not on straight. Your head needs to be moved over to the left about 1 inch.
I'm not good with jokes. I always look down when someone says there's a spot on my blouse.
It could be a symptom of your head not being on straight.
Really?
No, kidding!
Oh.
No, I was only suggesting those other procedures. You came to me for Botox?
Yes. I've been going through some depressing life stuff, and I was on the subway and I saw your ad. That ad, your ad in the subway car that day. Well, it seemed like it was just there for me. You know the one. If you're feeling sad, get Botox. Lose the wrinkles and the tears. Get Botox. Get happy.
I wrote that myself. The get Botox, get happy part.
Oh, nice.
Thank you. Okay, so I'm here to make you better.
Better.
Yes, better. It's one of my favorite words.
If I look better, I will feel happier, right? Like your ad says.
Yes, it's truth in advertising.
Who knew an ad on the subway could change my life?
Oh, I'm all in favor of changing one's life. Let's just get to some paperwork out of the way first, and then you can let me know exactly what miracles I can perform on you to make you...
Better.
Yes. Name?
Delia Simpson?
All right. Birth date?
No.
Okay, then what is your age?
I only give out my cellular biological age based on my telomeres. The ring around my irises is still thick. My biological age is probably around 25, 26, 29 at the oldest.
Even without any blood work, I would say you are healthy, but you really need your eyelids lifted.
Well, like I said, you don't mince words.
Words, yeah, I know. I'm working on that. I really am. I decided on New Year's Eve that this year for me was going to be a year of change. We'll be stepping outside the box a little. So I went to this workshop last week about improving my bedside manner.
And?
Well, one of the things the instructor said to do was to talk about yourself.
You mean me?
No, me, that it helps the patient to feel more safe when I, the doctor, share something personal about myself.
How personal?
Well, just personal enough to enhance the patient's time with me.
That could be a slippery slope.
Exactly. Part of what we talked about in the workshop.
You are staring. Is there another thing you want to fix?
No, can I practice on you a little? Would you mind? I'll throw in a free procedure.
I guess, okay.
I'm supposed to share something about myself to my patient. One of the things I like about being a cosmetic surgeon is I help women feel stronger in the world.
By making them better.
Yes, from the outside in.
Never too rich or too thin, right? Oh, tell me something else.
My wife and I were divorced. Wait, is that too personal?
I think it's fine. It's on our taxes, so.
Well, but actually, she divorced me.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, one day I suggested I do a little work on her, and within 6 months, she told me she was leaving me. Said she had met someone else who loved her, warts and all.
Ew, did she have warts on her face? This man on my block has that. Sometimes I just can't even look at him.
No, just the expression.
That was a lot of sharing. I feel like I should share something about myself.
Why?
I don't know, because you are.
Well, I was practicing what I learned in the workshop.
Right.
But maybe that is the organic part of the exercise. The doctor shares, making the doctor seem more human. The patient feels more trusting and less nervous, and they share. So let's try. Tell me something about yourself.
Coming here today was a big deal, and I was very scared, but now I'm glad I'm here.
I like that. Great sharing.
Oh, thank you.
What else?
I know things that are going to happen before they happen.
What, are you psychic?
No, I hate that word. At times, I get thoughts about people, things, and myself.
Like,
At this moment, and I know I sound like Roy. There's this energy between us. I feel it.
wait, who's Roy? Your
Roy?
husband, boyfriend? Yeah, Roy.
No husbands, no boyfriends, and no kid.
There is an energy between us. Pheromones, probably. I mean, everything's all about smell.
That's true. This one guy I dated changed detergent, and after that, the spark was gone. Now that's a commercial.
I shouldn't ask this, but I'm going to. Are you attracted to me? No, don't answer. I am at work. You are my patient. I'm here to make you better, not anything else.
This us is gonna happen, isn't it?
Yes. Should happen before I make you better or after?
After. Will you fix everything?
If you let me.
Everything?
Yes. You'll look at yourself in the mirror and like yourself again. A new, refreshed you.
Except for the head part, which I can't fix.
Correct.
I will be so crooked. So perfect. So perfect no one will notice my crooked head.
I can't promise that. Well, if I'm in the picture, does it matter?
The doctor takes a special pencil and draws a line on her face where the injections and lasers will go.
A modern day fairy tale. The doctor / Prince Charming here to save me.
I like that.
Roy comes on stage.
I have never, ever told anyone this. I had a Prince Charming. He said he was my prince. I met him right when I needed to. He made me feel loved for the first time, and then he left. That's what all Prince Charmings do. They leave. And after that, after my prince left, I met my angels. Or maybe they found me.
Scene 2. Another night. The doctor and Delia sit in an outdoor cafe in Delia's neighborhood.
You look so beautiful. I have to give myself a pat on the back.
Usually when a man tells a woman they're beautiful, the man doesn't congratulate himself.
Occupational hazard.
I don't know if I should say thank you or thank my doctor. just you.
Your doctor / Prince Charming. I like the new hair color too.
That compliment goes to Kelly, my hairdresser. When she was doing my hair, she kept asking if I liked it. I kept nodding yes, and she still kept asking.
She gunning for a bigger tip?
She couldn't read my reactions because of the Botox. I can't really move my face.
Oh, is that so bad? No one can read your thoughts from your face. You are now this beautiful, mysterious lady.
Aren't we supposed to want people to see us?
When people say they can see you, they're usually projecting their issues on you.
I never thought about it that way.
Oh, no, they say they can see you, but it always becomes about them.
Like Roy. He was always, I know you, Delia. I see you, Delia.
Right, you brought up that Roy fellow again?
I did, didn't I? Roy being able to see me made me want to avoid him until it was too late.
Until it was too late. Now, that's an ominous sentence. Before we get to that, you want to order a bottle of wine?
Sure. Make it white. Red gives me a headache and I'm a lightweight.
Oh, because you don't like to get drunk and lose control?
I definitely like to control. Always on top.
Fine with me.
Suddenly, Delia stands up, panicked, puts both her hands to her head.
Oh God, something's happening to me. Oh my God, son. Something's happening to me.
Well, Delia, what? Are you okay?
Oh.
After a long moment of fast breathing and panic, Delia sat back down.
I was fine. And then it was like I had a shot of electricity. It went straight up to my head.
The doctor grabs her wrist.
Yeah, let me take your pulse.
No, stop.
Delia pulls her wrist away.
Oh, I feel fine now. It's nothing. Let's just get the wine.
The doctor looks around for the waiter.
Everyone has a dog. It feels like all of a sudden everyone on my block has a dog. Maybe there's a reason that they all have dogs. Maybe I should get a little dog.
They're a lot of trouble. You have to feed a dog and walk a dog and have dog walkers. And you don't seem that maternal.
I'm maternal.
Well, no, I mean, that's not a judgment. I don't have kids.
I wasn't talking about a kid, okay? I was just talking about a little tiny dog with big eyes that everyone stares at on the subway.
Okay, Delia, just take a breath. You seem agitated. You sure you're okay? Just breathe.
I'm never okay anymore.
Well, just breathe and...
Stop with the breathing thing.
Okay.
I'm fine.
Okay.
Just let's go. I want to leave. I don't want wine. Let's just go. Where do you live? Kelsey, right? I mean, can we just go and have sex? I mean, that's what we're going to do. Let's just go have sex and get it over with.
Delia hops up, grabs a cab. The doctor quickly follows Delia out. Roy comes on the stage.
So my mother, who drank to escape my father, she knew. She always knew what my dad did to my brother and I. One time in my 30s, going to yet another new therapist, I had so many. Anyway, this one, on the first meeting, told me she was on Adderall. She said that if it bothered me, I should tell her. And I said, no, got any for me? Whenever I started with a new therapist, I always like to start with a joke, so they would like me. So this therapist wore baggy skirts, no stockings, only big bare legs with Birkenstocks. And as I would describe my life with my parents, I would stare at the black hairs on her legs. And each week, the hairs on her legs seemed to get thicker and thicker. And, I don't know if she was a good therapist, but counting those hairs on her legs really calmed me. The therapist suggested I confront my mother about my father, and I did. My mother said, oh no, I never knew. And then she kept trying to change the subject. Classic liar. When I went back to my therapist to tell her what had happened with my mother, my therapist had shaved her legs. Where's the hair? I can't do this without the hair. I was so agitated and angry, I left. I never went back to her again. Like they say, you can't make this shit up. Oh. And that was me. The electricity that Delia felt in the cafe, that was me.
Scene 3. Delia stands in front of Roy and Annette's building, staring up at the roof. Annette arrives holding a plant.
What are you looking at?
Your roof.
I'm taking this plant up there.
Sometimes I feel like I see Roy on our block. Do you? Like maybe he still hasn't gotten settled up there yet in heaven or hell or whatever is there.
Roy is dead, and I don't believe in heaven or hell.
I look up at this roof and I can't help wondering, what was Roy thinking? You know, right before he jumped.
Roy didn't jump. Roy fell. He was probably not paying attention, thinking about all of his gurus, or if he brought up enough water for the plants, or should he move them, or...
Roy hated plants. He told me once. Plants die on you. They end up in a corner struggling to get a sliver of sunshine, and then they die.
They die if you don't water them.
That's not the point. The point is Roy jumped.
He did not.
At Roy's memorial, I talked with Roy's mother. She kept insisting that her Roy would never jump. She didn't raise a jumper. That's exactly what she said. Who talks like that at their son's funeral? Memorial.
I agree with her. Roy was not a jumper.
You've lived on this block longer than me. You saw how troubled Roy was.
He wasn't troubled. He was quirky.
Quirky?
Yes. And another thing, he was always positive. Positive people don't kill themselves.
Oh my God. Yes, they do.
Delia sees a man walk by with a baby on his chest.
Why do those men carry those babies on the front like that? It looks so unnatural to me. Who keeps a baby wrapped up on their chest?
Societies have carried their babies like that for centuries.
Well, I think it's stupid. Men carrying these babies hanging off their chests. My mother put me in a carriage and my father rarely paid attention to me and I survived. Our block has become a magnet for young women with yoga pants and little dogs and guys with babies hanging off of their chests.
You look different.
Different?
Yes, different.
But better, right? I look better.
Something's off about your face. You used to have droopy-ish eyelids.
Don't you think I look better?
No, I don't think you look better at all. And I've never noticed this, but Delia, your head's crooked, like it's off center. Never noticed that.
Annette goes in her building. Delia catches her reflection in a window.
She's right. I don't look better. My eyebrows are too high. My lips look swollen, and my head. It's so crooked.
Delia turns and sees another man with a baby on his chest. It's Connor. Delia immediately hides behind the steps of the stoop of a brownstone.
Connor? With a baby on his stomach? A baby?
Roy comes on.
Delia says she's seeing me, and now she's seeing Connor. I mean, you might be thinking Delia is losing it a little. The truth is, she did just see Connor for real. And I got to fix this, at least a Band-Aid fix. Otherwise, whew, poor Delia is going to...
Out of the blue, a brick falls from the brownstone. It just misses Delia. Delia jumps, covers her head, runs away.
Ah! What the fuck?
Delia runs down the block. She stops, turns. No Connor.
I did not see Connor. That wasn't him. Thank God that wasn't him.
Scene 4. Delia's in the bathroom. The doctor's in bed. She stares at herself in the mirror.
Move.
What are you doing in there? Come to bed.
I almost got killed today.
What?
A brick almost fell on my head.
Can we at least spend one night without talking about your head? Please, Delia.
Whatever. I'll be there in a minute. I'm just putting coconut oil on my face.
You know, coconut oil is a big scam.
Once I had this bump on my face, and the coconut oil took it away.
I don't remember that bump.
The doctor stands in the doorway of the bathroom.
What?
Bump. I had it before I met you.
There's no before, remember?
That's your rule, not mine.
I thought they were our rules.
I hate how you make me look. I'm not me.
Okay, just come to bed, please.
I was kidding. Let's play truth or dare.
What, now? It's bedtime.
Your bedtime, it's not my bedtime.
It's late. We both have work tomorrow.
I don't care.
I do.
Truth or dare?
Dare.
Great. I dare you to Photoshop a picture of me with my head on straight. It's
Okay.
truth or dare, and I dare you.
Only two people in the world notice your head. Me and you. Now, please, can we just do this another time?
My whole life, people have been saying to me, Delia, get your head on straight. And I keep thinking that if my head was on straight, then I wouldn't have made such terrible, poor decisions.
What are you talking about? You have a doctor boyfriend. Me. Good job. A rent-stabilized apartment.
But I don't
Have what?
Oh, nothing. Let's flip it. We can come back to you. Ask me truth or dare.
Okay, dare. I dare you to come to bed and go to sleep.
You're daring me. Pick truth.
Okay, Delia, stop controlling the game. All right, I pick dare.
Pick truth instead. I will be totally honest. I will answer all the questions.
I don't have any questions.
I give you my truths.
I don't want them. You know that.
Are you serious?
Yes.
But we've been dating for a while. You gave me my own drawer in your apartment.
Well, two drawers, actually. One coffee mug, and a coat hook.
Don't you want to know me more? To become more intimate with me?
We are intimate in this moment. That's all I need to know about you.
Why?
Why? Why do you always ask why?
Why does everyone always ask me that?
You know what? Maybe that's something you should obsess on instead of your head.
I can't stay here tonight. I can't sleep. I'm going to go back to my apartment.
Okay. Just what I will ask a question. What don't you have, Delia? You said I don't have. So what don't you have?
Not answering. Because the real answer is a truth.
Oh, Jesus.
And you don't want it.
Okay, can we not make this so heavy? Can we just get into my bed, look at our phones, maybe have a little sex?
No.
Tomorrow. Okay, tomorrow. I promise. I will. I'll Photoshop your head on straight and print it out as big as I can. We can hang it up in my bedroom. It'll be the first thing you see when you wake up in the morning.
Promise? I just want to see myself with a straight head.
I promise.
Roy comes on.
The doctor never did make a big print of Delia's head on straight. Delia kept asking, the doctor kept promising. Maybe that's why she stayed. So here's the thing. What is about to happen to Delia? I stopped this before, you remember the brick falling, but I only have so much power. It really doesn't come from me. It's fate stepping in, which actually comes from you. And for some reason, Delia willed this. Her soul made this happen.
Scene 5. Delia walks up her street. She carries groceries. She sees Connor. They both stop.
It's you. Oh my God.
Hi.
I thought it was you when I saw you the other day. But then I thought it wasn't you, but it is you. Connor. Wow.
Yes. It is really me. How are you?
How am I?
You probably didn't expect this when you woke up today.
I wake up with little to no expectations.
Really? I've been reading this book about that. Controlling your expectations. Self-help books are now saying that that's the new way to feel happy.
Happy? Oh, are we talking about happiness? I run into you, Connor, and we are talking about happiness?
Well, you look really good. Exactly the same. Whatever vitamins you are taking, agree with you.
You know I don't take vitamins.
That's right. Vitamins are all made in China and synthetic material that causes cancer.
Well, they are.
Yeah, well, I never took another vitamin after you told me that.
What are you doing on my block? You live downtown.
I moved.
You moved? From downtown?
Yes. I live like 2 blocks west of here, very near the river.
The river? Roy's River?
You now call it Roy's River? That's sweet. I still have his crystal he gave me. You remember that?
Yeah.
I felt bad I had to miss his memorial.
No, you didn't. That would have meant seeing me. Why are you on my block?
Usually I park my car on my block, but no spaces today, so I had to go to the next block and I'm walking home.
Home. You have a home.
Yes. Most people do have homes, except for the homeless, which is very sad.
Do you have a baby? I mean, I thought I saw you with a baby, but then this brick almost fell on my head, and so I thought I hallucinated you with a baby. Do you have a baby?
I so I got married and my wife recently had a baby. And I left the art world and I took over my father's job and now we live uptown.
With a baby.
Yes.
How could you do this to me? Why are you on my block? Why did you move near me? How could you do that? That is the meanest thing anyone could do. You hate me so much that you have to flaunt your stupid baby in my face. And I saw you carrying it on your stomach. Carrying babies on your stomach looks so stupid. You look so stupid.
I didn't do any of this to you. I'm just living my life. My father died unexpectedly and that affected me. And I felt I wanted to change my life. And so I took over my dad's business and I met my wife and
You moved close to me.
no, it's not like that. We were looking to buy an apartment and my wife found this one up here and she loved it so much. I couldn't say no. And I thought maybe you had moved away.
Where do you think I would move to? I live on this block. This is where I live. Did you think I would move because you moved? I'm not a mover. I can't move. You know that.
I mean, I guess I do, but I mean, didn't we talk about moving in together? Moving to my place? I mean, my apartment, that was downtown. That would have meant moving. And you seem to be okay with that.
Of course I would have moved for you and my baby. I would have done anything for you. I loved you. It wasn't logical. And maybe it was all about your smell. But I loved you. And now you're standing right in front of me on my block.
I know, Delia. I know this is so awkward. I've just, you know, been doing my life, and I didn't think about this.
I didn't think about this because you're another person now. You have a whole new life with a wife. The universe gave me this baby, this lifeline that could save me from this. And I said no.
I'm so sorry, Delia. I want to tell you I'm sorry. I didn't handle that situation very well with you. I'm really sorry.
Sorry. You're sorry now? What are you saying? Are you saying you would have said yes to my baby that I killed? Are you saying now that you would have said yes? It's too late. Saying you're sorry now, that makes it so much worse. Why did you say that?
I'm sorry. I mean, I'm not sorry. I mean, I want to say the right thing, but I am sorry. I don't know what to say, Delia. I guess I was selfish, but it didn't feel selfish at the time. It felt like the right thing to do then. But now that I have a baby and I saw what my wife has gone through, I understand it all so much better. And
Stop talking. Please stop talking. You're hurting me. Every single thing you're saying is hurting me so bad.
Connor's cell phone rings. It's Twinkle Twinkle Little Star.
Oh my fucking God!
Roy comes on.
So, what Connor said. I bet you didn't think this when you woke up this morning. Well, maybe Delia should have. They created something. Their souls are forever tied together. But I still can't help feeling, what if? What if I could have stopped it? Another falling brick, a rainstorm. What if? What if? Just like people thought about me. What if I could have stopped Roy from jumping? I said it before and I'll say it again. No one could have stopped me. I wanted to end my time on this earth. The angels have this saying, nothing bad is ever happening.
Scene 6. Night. Delia talks to herself in the doctor's bathroom mirror.
I hate my face. I hate you so much right now. I hate you. I hate you.
Are you on the phone? I heard talking.
No, you didn't.
I'm sure I did.
I don't care. My anxieties are crazy right now. Do you have anything I can take?
You don't even take Advil. What are you talking
I
about?
need like a Xanax or an Ativan or something.
Well, yeah, I've offered that to you before, and you freaked out saying I was trying to poison you.
Maybe it worked. I don't know. Tonight, I don't care. I'm turning over a new leaf.
What? All of a sudden, you're an enigma, Delia. Truly.
Roy was an enigma, not me. He told me not to say no, but I did. I said no.
What are you talking about?
Can you just give me something?
Okay, please, just stop. All right, my ex-wife used to do that, and I don't like it.
The ex-wife that got ugly, so you divorced her?
She divorced me, and I didn't say she got ugly. She just got a little older. It bothered me. I never understood why she didn't want my expertise to fix her.
I do.
What is it about your face that you don't like?
Everything. And every day my head is more crooked. Why can't you fix that?
You realize to do that, I would have to cut your head off.
So big deal. I'd be dead with a straight head.
The doctor turns to leave the bathroom.
There. Okay, the bottle on the top shelf is Xanax. Okay, but just take half.
Delia takes a half, then puts the whole bottle in her pocket.
Happiness. Here I come.
Delia leaves, Roy comes on.
The next day, Delia swallowed the rest of the bottle in her bathroom, but she didn't die, though she had a terrible concussion, hitting that bathroom floor hard. Her super was in the building for once, checking on someone's toilet, and heard the clunk thump when she fell to the floor. The same super that Delia was always annoyed with. He saved her. After Delia got out of the hospital, the doctor broke up with her. Their final breakup went something like this.
Delia and the doctor come on. Roy stays.
What were you doing with me? Why were you even with me?
You know, remember our first meeting in my office and I told you that this was my year of change, mixing things up? Well, I wanted to experience what it would be like to be with someone like you.
Someone like me? What do you mean? Someone with a crooked head?
Yes.
I was kidding. This time I was actually kidding.
Oh, but there's always some truth in jokes, because you could say that I allowed myself to be with someone with a crooked head. And I feel, as a human being, as a man on this crazy planet of ours, really grown. Thanks, Delia. Let's stay friends.
You are not my friend.
Whoa. Are you going to give me a bad Yelp review?
When I was being discharged from the hospital, I needed someone to pick me up. I thought, who can I call? The first person I wanted to call was Roy, but he's dead. I thought about calling Annette, but I didn't have a number for her. I've known her for 25 years. She's seen me grow up and I don't have her phone number. So I called you, who at that point was still my boyfriend, and you said, why don't you call an Uber?
Okay, when you called, I was in a consultation for a grand slam. Butt, belly, and boobs.
And so I got the Uber guy to come in and act like a friend of mine so that the hospital would let me leave. When I got in my apartment, I was glad to be alone. The silence felt comforting. For the first time in my life, in a long time, I felt calm. Then I thought about Connor.
Wait, Connor. Wait, who is Connor?
Sitting on the couch I bought in 1996, I started to have clear thoughts about me and Connor. It's not his fault I did what I did. I can let Connor go. I may not be able to move off of my block, but I can at least move on from him. And that is me, Delia Simpson, for once, making the right choice.
Wait, move on. Who the fuck is Connor? Okay, I'm the one breaking up with you. I mean, this is about me.
The only good part is hitting my head on the bathroom floor moved it a little bit. That's why I had such clear thoughts. I left the hospital with an almost straight head.
Okay, well, you just please don't give me a bad Yelp review.
Get the fuck away from me.
Delia walks off. The doctor runs after.
Wait.
Have you noticed the doctor doesn't even have a name? I like that. He doesn't deserve one. What a fucking dick. So, Delia just said she wanted to call me. Did you hear that? She misses me. My leaving caused those I care about to miss me. Funny, it's only since I left Earth I'm seeing this. Huh. Delia said she wanted to call me.
Roy leaves. Section 3. Will you take my cat? Scene 1. Delia comes in the laundromat. Annette's there.
You been out of town?
No, what do you mean?
I haven't seen you on the block.
I had a bad thing happen and I went through it and then I just felt like binge watching.
You got cancer?
No. Do I look like I have cancer? I do not have cancer. That's why I never have a dog, because they can sniff out cancer.
That's ridiculous.
Sorry. Like I said, it's been a tough few months.
Your face is back to normal. That's good. You look so much better.
Better. There's that word again.
Why did you do that stuff to your face? You're so pretty.
Did you just give me a compliment?
It's a truth, not a compliment. I don't do that.
I want to make a self-deprecating remark, but my new therapist is trying to teach me to accept praise and not judge it.
Therapy is dumb. It's paying to have a friend.
You may have a point, but I'm really liking my therapy. Helps me keep my head on straight. Yesterday, I realized I went through a whole week without crying.
When I'm feeling bad, I try to talk to my cat, Roy's cat. I still have his cat, you know. That cat hates me. She walks away whenever I say anything.
I had a dream about Roy last night.
He still occasionally gets mail, these weird spiritual pamphlets. The last one was postmarked Nepal.
Crazy. Wait, in my dream, Roy was like, I'm coming for you, Delia. And he jumped somewhere. And I jumped and...
And what?
No, nothing.
You didn't finish what you were going to say.
Then I woke up.
Well, I'm going to say something. Roy did not jump. He fell. He was watering plants on the roof.
For the 15th billionth time. You know that is not true.
Why didn't I just ask Roy how he was that morning? I didn't even say, how are you? He was speaking to me and I was distracted by the damn recycling garbage cans. I always put the paper stuff in the bottles and the bottles in the paper, and I finished and Roy was gone and he was already heading up to the roof. Went back to my apartment and 5 minutes later I heard this loud bang. Looked out my window and there he was on the ground.
Oh, God, Annette.
Just a simple, how are you?
Well, last time I saw him, I yelled at him and I called him crazy. Roy kept telling me that the universe was giving me this gift, and I was like, leave me alone, Roy, you're fucking crazy. But I was alone. So alone. So scared. Except after it was over, I wanted my gift. I wanted to undo it. And I couldn't. It's too late. My gift was given to someone else.
That sounds like something Roy would say.
Yes, it does.
If Roy was here right now, he'd give us both a hug and a healing crystal.
Ah! Did that ever help?
No.
Oh.
The dryer stops. Annette gathers her clothes.
I'm moving.
What?
Family of Russians taking over my building, making a single family unit out of the brownstone. They bought me out. It was only Roy and me, two old timers, and then just me. This happened before in the 90s. I said no then, but this time decided I'm going to take the money. Moving to California, Santa Monica.
You're kidding.
No, I have a nephew there, and I can't do the stairs anymore. My hip. Sure, all my years of skateboarding didn't help. Getting a first floor apartment near the beach.
I don't know what to say. Good luck out there.
Hey, will you take Roy's cat when I go?
I guess. Okay, sure.
Well, she'll like you. Hey, did you hear? They're closing the deli, putting in a bone broth place.
Yeah, the deli guy told me. Oh, I'm gonna miss him.
You ever think of moving off the block?
I didn't tell you the one thing about that dream I had with Roy. He caught me when I jumped. I was falling and Roy caught me. It was so real. I felt Roy, I felt his love. And he told me to stay on Earth, on the block.
Of course he did.
Scene 2. June 1996. Delia stands in front of a brownstone painted blue. She has on overalls, black Converse shoes. She holds a shiny new set of keys. Roy bounces up the street in workout clothes. Delia steps on the street and then
Watch out!
a
Oh
bike
my God!
barely misses Delia. Delia runs back into the sidewalk.
Are you okay? He missed you by less than an inch.
Why would anyone ride a bike in New York City?
Annette, this lady that lives in my building, she rides a skateboard everywhere.
In the city? To like work and stuff?
Yeah. She has really long hair and it flows in the wind. I think she's an ex-dancer or something. She's an earth sign. I knew it the first time I met her.
Well, thank you.
Yep. My horoscope in the post said I was going to save someone today.
Really?
Mhm.
I don't like to read mine. I'm afraid it might say something bad.
Oh, I left all the bad behind me the minute I moved to New York City.
I feel the exact same way. So do you live on this block?
Yep, right across the street in that building.
Oh, I'm moving into this building. I love that my building is blue. Got my first set of apartment keys today.
Welcome.
Oh, hey, do you know where I can get keys made? The super only gave me one set.
There's a key place at the end of the block.
When I told everyone I was moving into the city, they were all like, you'll be so isolated. But the first neighbor I meet saves my life and tells me where to get keys.
I'm Roy.
Oh, I'm Delia, spelled Delia. I hate when people call me Delilah.
I've been trying to find stuff out about my name from this book I found in the self-help section from Barnes & Noble.
There's a Barnes and Nobles in the neighborhood. I love to hang out in bookstores.
Oh, me too. This book is called What Does Your Name Say About Your Future? I'll look for your name too.
Oh, no, don't. I don't sort of like the astrology. I don't want to know that kind of stuff.
Then I will honor your soul.
Honor your soul. Never heard that. Thank you.
You are welcome. Oh, this is a great block. You're gonna love living here. Lots of actors, dancers, theater people.
Oh, cool. I'm not in the arts, graphic design on computers.
Oh, I need to get a computer.
I only have one at work. What do you do?
Actor, singer, dancer, just discovered Pilates person, bad back. Pilates really helps.
How long have you lived here?
Oh, almost 10 years. I came here at 18.
Oh, I just turned 21. I graduated from college, got a job in the city, and hey, here I am. So excited to start my life. I
don't believe in starting or ending, just the now. Well, that's what I'm working on in my spiritual practice. Hey, have you been down to see the Hudson River yet?
No.
You want to go now? I want the angels to meet you.
Angels? I was just gonna go get another key made.
Oh, you can do all that later.
Oh, and is there a flower shop around here? I thought about maybe getting a plant to keep me company.
All indoor plants do is die, desperate for that sliver of sunlight.
Ah, poetic.
Oh, come on. The Hudson River is only 2 blocks away. The angels are going to love you.
I have no idea what you're talking about, but let's go.
Roy and Delia walk.
Oh, look at the sky. Such a beautiful day.
As they walk, image of a beautiful sunset on the Hudson River. Roy points at the image.
Oh, see? My angels. Right there. You see? You see?
End of play.
All right. At this time, I want to welcome the cast back to come on and introduce everyone. Tom Ashton, Stacie Morgan Lewis, Ricardo Vazquez, Eve Plumb, and then Justin Dusenbury. Thank you guys. Julie, if you're around, our playwright, we'll welcome her on. But we want to thank Theater for the New City for giving us this opportunity. What a great venue to help keep the arts alive in these crazy times. There's Julie. And here's our captain, John David West. I turn it over to you. Thank you.
Thank you, guys. That was incredible. Thank you, everyone. And Julia, again, thank you for sharing your work with us. The best. Yeah, so that's it. That's Thursday night is done. So please come back and join us this Saturday for Open No Shut. And then next Thursday for A Black and White Cookie by Gary Morgenstein. And I'm going to say goodnight, and don't forget to wear your mask. And again, you guys, thank you, Stacie and Tom and Ricardo and Brian and Eve. Thank you for your time and energy and just keeping theater going during these crazy times. Good night, everybody.
Thank you.
Bye.
Good night.
Are we on?
Well, that was great, guys. Thank you so much. That was great. Really, really great.
Yeah, I think we're off. I don't see Brian saying anything. So, and it doesn't look like we're live. Yeah, so we're, oh no,